Hello YouTube, how are you guys doing today? Hope you guys are having a beautiful, lovely day. So, we need to talk, and I just want to let you guys in and update y'all and tell you what's been going on in my life. I feel like I owe you guys an explanation just because I stopped uploading for about a little over 2 months, and that's a long time, and I feel like I really want to explain to you guys why I took such a long break. So I won't be talking bad about anybody, okay? That's not why I'm on here. I'm not here to bash on anyone, and I'm not here to make anybody look bad. So with that being said, I also feel that I have the right to talk about my life and my experiences and how those experiences have affected me. So originally I wanted to take a break because we were moving houses and I needed time to sort of settle in to this house and get used to it because it is completely different from the old house that you guys are used to seeing on YouTube. And I needed some time to settle in and really make this place feel like home. Fortunately though, during the moving process and just, I guess, a lot of things accumulated and I wasn't in a good mental headspace. My mental health declined, and it declined really fast, and because my mental health declined, it affected me and it affected my personality. I wasn't as outgoing, I wasn't as talkative, and I honestly just didn't want to get out of bed. I just wanted to stay in bed and I wanted to be locked up and just not talk to anyone, okay? I'm sure you've been there, and it's just, there are times in my life where things get really bad that I just want to be to myself and I just don't want to explain myself to anybody. But you know, if someone were to approach me and ask me, hey, how are you okay, like you seem different, I've always been an open book and I would be more than happy to explain what's going on, and I'd ask for space. So where I'm getting with this is that I guess during that depressive episode, people misunderstood the situation, and even though their intentions were good, their assumptions about me caused a lot of conflict. There was a lot of inaccurate accusations about me that just weren't right. And on top of that, I guess people were bringing up how my YouTube channel is inappropriate and how it offends people and how my YouTube channel can be taken the wrong way. Now, because of people's assumptions and their criticism, it's led people in my family to sort of approach me and suggest that I delete my YouTube channel and that I stop uploading YouTube videos as to just kind of like avoid offending people. And I'm not gonna lie, that hurt because it's almost as if they're telling me, or at least the way I take it and the way I see it, is that they're no longer supporting my dream. And that's something I expected, you know, the general public to think, is to like, oh, get real, like YouTube is unrealistic, it's not a job, get a job, you're wasting your time. But with immediate family, I've always kind of had that support, and so it was hurtful. It was very hurtful to hear that. I'll probably edit this out. Being honest. But you know what, I'm not even gonna get into it. I'm not even gonna give more details on that because honestly I need to walk on eggshells right now, and I don't want to ruffle more feathers, so I'll just leave it at that. But it's fine, I've moved on. The only reason why I bring this up is because all of that kind of discouraged me from making content and posting it online. And not to quit, I would never quit YouTube, but it just made me want to take an even longer break. One thing I will say, and I think it's important to bring this up because we need to acknowledge mental health and we need to respect people that are already in a negative headspace. The last thing you want to do to someone that's already in a negative headspace is judge them, and it's to scrutinize them, and it's to tell them do this, do that, or you're not doing good, or you could be doing this, or you could do that. I promise you, they're doing the best they can, and what you're saying to them, or at least what you're insinuating, is that their best at the moment is not good enough, and that could be really damaging to someone. That could do a number of things to someone that's already in a negative headspace. What needs to be done is like approach them in a loving way, be patient, be empathetic towards people, ask them, hey, how are you feeling? Are you good? Do you need space? How can I help you? Don't jump to conclusions. Don't start thinking bad about them. Just if they're acting abnormal, with more reason you need to approach them with love, with patience, and really kind of see how you could be there for them instead of applying pressure. So I'm at a point in life right now where I just don't have enough emotional strength to focus on myself. All my attention has now shifted towards my mom, and I want to give you all background just so you guys know where I'm coming from. So when I was younger, both of my parents were sick. My dad was on dialysis, and I'd go with him most of the time. It was hard seeing him like that and becoming someone he wasn't. Then my mom got diagnosed with rheumatoid arthritis, and I'd go with her to her appointments, and I'd help with translating and all of that. So with rheumatoid arthritis, it basically can attack your vital organs, and that's why it's so scary to have that. And so they run tests frequently to see that everything is okay, and so that's what they were doing. They were running tests on my mom's, and one of the tests is a pulmonary test, and they diagnosed her with pulmonary fibrosis and basically told us that she didn't have very long. And that messed me up so much. Like I don't even like talking about it because it gets me all choked up. Like I hate talking about it, but it messed me up so much. Like I had separation anxiety. I did not want to be away from my mom, not a single second. I just wanted to absorb every second, every moment that I spent with my mom. I just wanted to absorb it all. I didn't want it to end. I would cry myself to sleep every night, and I prayed and I prayed, and I'd fall asleep praying to God and crying, and it was a very difficult time for me. I don't even know how it affected my siblings, if I'm being honest, because we didn't talk about it. After further examination, it was 100% confirmed that she has scar tissue on her left lung. But her primary doctor concluded that that scar tissue was old, and so it's most likely from something that happened in her childhood. I guess my mom had pneumonia, and she coughed a lot, and it caused scarring on her lungs. And so he suggested that, there's no signs that the scar is spreading, and so I don't want to aggravate it more, so I suggest that we just leave it alone. So that was the end of that. They concluded that it was a misdiagnosis, and that was 6 years ago. My mom, she seems fine. She hikes for miles. She hasn't shown any signs of being breathless or anything like that. So that to me was a huge weight off my shoulders, but at the same time, it made me realize that I never want to feel that again. I never want to feel what it's like to potentially lose a loved one. I realized what my biggest fear was. Kevin just came home, so I had to let the dogs out. Sorry about that. If you hear walking or footsteps, because this house is very small, it's Kevin walking around. But fast forward to now, here in Amarillo, they did tests on my mom again, and they diagnosed her with pulmonary fibrosis again, and they said that her lungs are that of an 85-year-old woman, and that it will eventually, I can't even say it out loud. So I am hoping and praying that it is a misdiagnosis again, and it's just the same old scar tissue like they found out there in California, and that it's not pulmonary fibrosis, and it's not something fatal. I'm trying to stay in a positive mindset. I'm trying to be positive about things, and I'm just trying to not welcome that negative energy. But I do have bad days where it's like the not knowing and the anxiety getting to me and feeling like nothing matters anymore, and those days are the days where I feel the least motivated, and those are the days where I am the least productive, because you know that's my mom. I've been blessed to have such a beautiful relationship with her. I could tell my mom anything, and she has always supported me in everything I do. No matter what people say about me or what people think, she has always supported me and continues to support me to this day. So yeah, I don't wanna lose her. But yeah, just a lot of things just piled on, and I needed a break. Will I quit YouTube? No. I don't think I will ever quit YouTube. This is my dream, and I'm going to continue to show up, and I am going to continue to work hard until I make it. You know, I said this in the past, but I'll say it here again. Not only is YouTube my dream, but I also see it as an opportunity to give back to those that I love, to give a good life to my parents, and to eventually be able to take care of myself. Because y'all, healthcare is expensive. It honestly, it should be free. I don't know why they charge so much. It's a scam. I mean, yeah, that's it for today's video, you guys. I just wanted to come on here and just explain why I was gone for so long, and now y'all know why. But I will be uploading a vlog soon. I've been editing it, and it should be up in a couple of days, and I hope you guys enjoy it, and I hope to get back on my regular schedule and just start making fun videos again. So yeah, I guess I'll see you guys on my next one. Thank you so much for supporting me, and thank you so much for watching my videos. It means the world to me. And I guess I'll see you guys on my next one. Bye.